Happy Thursday. What's up, YouTube? It's Jason from the Brass Brigade. So check it out. Today we're going to do a quick one on the Kristal Knives Bronze Horseman 2.0. So real quick, this knife cost me about 250 bucks. I bought it through the Knife Nuts podcast. You can find those guys on Instagram. There's a link in the description to take you to the website, right? Kristal Knives produced this knife. Ivan B. Braganets is the guy that designed it. Here, if you guys want to take a screenshot of this, you can look all that up later for yourselves and get more details if I forget something. Boom. So check it out. Yeah, 250 bucks, comes with this cool little, pouch, nice patch, right? But for that 250 bucks, you get replacement screws, pivot, lock bar insert, right? Just in case you lose something while you're disassembling it, which I don't suggest doing unless there's something absolutely wrong with your knife. Anyways, comes with these cool little tools, right? Just in case you lose yours or you freaking can't find them. There you go. Everything you need, a T8 and a T6 to take apart the knife. This knife is approximately 9 inches overall, right? Just under 9. Has a blade length of approximately 4 inches with a cutting area just under 4. This knife's profile is very thin, so check it out. Thin, it's thinner than a paramilitary too, so, right? It's also thinner than a Sharpie is wide, significantly. This thing only weighs 4.3 ounces. I did look that up, that is confirmed. Yeah, just a great knife. So anyways, let's get into the Brass Brigade scoring system. Out of a possible 40 points, this bad boy got a 38. And what's funny is I reviewed the Aurora by the same designer and same, knife company, Kristal, and it got the exact same score. So they're very consistent over there with everything they do. So check it out. For comfort carry, this thing got a 9. This thing is super comfortable. So it's thin, very light, especially for how big it is, but it's wide, wide this way. And it has that nice little swell that just sort of fills the hand right now. Or right there, so it feels really good. Has jimping that goes really far up the blade, which is good for different size hands. People with bigger hands are going to have that extra jimping to reach out to, right? Multiple ways of deployment, right? You got your flipper tab, right? You got your Spidey flick, which is pretty reliable. I can do it pretty much every time. Sometimes I'll miss it, but for the most part, once I flick it a few times and sort of get the muscle memory down, I can do it pretty consistently. Cool little lanyard hole, right? But check out the pocket clip. So see how mellow the ramp is going into the pants? This makes it easy to go in, but harder to take out, which is what you want, right? You don't want it to fucking be a struggle to get, in the pants over the seam. But once you get it in place, you don't want it falling out either. So the way he designed that pocket clip, this is probably the best design-wise, for function pocket clip of all the knives I have. It is that good. So anyways, yeah, comfort carry gets a 9. It's very, very comfortable, but it's not quite paramilitary too comfortable, or I have a couple other knives that are a little bit more comfortable, but it gets a solid 9. Build finish, oh, this thing for sure gets a 10. A production knife where they have the over travel built into the scales. So what they do is they mill out, it's almost like a little notch where the lock bar hits that and keeps it from getting pushed, having the tension pushed out of the lock bar. So there's not actually a lock bar over travel on the lock bar insert. It's the actual scales. They mill it out, and that is amazing. And look at the detail on this thing. Build finish is for sure a 10 on this. Perfectly centered, just nice. Look at that blade, nice drop point, right? I think it's a, I think it is, hold on, let me see real quick. I think it's a flat grind. You take something flat and put it on the blade. If you don't see light under it through the middle, usually means it's a flat grind. But anyways, yeah, build finish 10. Price value a fucking 10. 250 bucks for an all titanium knife, right? With this level of build quality with M390, yeah, price value is a 10, 100%. Cool factor, I gave this thing a 9. Now, it is a very cool knife. It is very, very, this thing is amazing, right? Do all the milling on the inside of the scales to reduce weight. Has smooth multi-roll bearings. I mean, this is amazing. But, you know, it's just your, how do I say it? I think it's badass. And it is cool, but it's not like gonna turn your head. Like even something like, you know, like something like this, like the paramilitary 2, like that right there, that's gonna make someone be like, oh, what is that? Where this, you pull this out at the tattoo shop or something like that. I mean, people are gonna be like, oh, cool knife. Or something like this, cool factor wise, is looking, you know, you catch my drift, right? Like cool factor, right? Like they can't all be 10s, but it got a 9 and an overall score of 38. Guys, hey, thank you, man. If you haven't liked my video, please do subscribe. And yeah, look for a little video tomorrow on Friday the 13th. I will be doing a cool giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 3 little things. They're nothing big, but they're something that people like us that like knives, EDC stuff will appreciate. And let's just say it'll save the blades on your high-end knives. That's all I got, man. Be safe, shoot straight. Yeah.